Starting off this video at Mayfair, kind of change of plans from where we were gonna start today. Made a call, wanted to come here first, not chance anything. Get to that in a second. And right across from our favorite Best Buy, I don't know, maybe we'll stop in there after this, or maybe somewhere else. Welcome to today's video as a recording of this Friday, TGIF, August 9th, 2024. Wearing an appropriate t-shirt in my Blue Beetle because we need one more superpowers to complete our Wave 8. We're gonna head to GameStop before we do anything else. I didn't want to chance it, wanted to come here right after work. This could be big. Last night we did stop at GameStop at the end of the video and I came across Guy Gardner. They also had Superman, Batman, Metamorpho, Booster Gold. Only figure they didn't have was the Black Manta, and that's the only one that I need to get all of Wave 8. By the way, if you did watch yesterday's video, today's video, I have my sunglasses. I didn't forget them this time. And if you purchase an iPad, you do get a gift card for students heading back to college and high school. It's hard to believe summer is almost over. And I was just informed that there was no filming policy at this mall. It's kind of a shocker to me, so we're just gonna head right into GameStop. So I made a call about, I don't know, an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, and I asked if they got any superpowers in, and lo and behold, they do. And check this out, we have Black Manta. Actually, there's a couple of them. It's the Guy Gardner. We'll see if there's any chase figures. I know there are a couple looking for these, and I'm gonna get Batman for my buddy, and I'm gonna pick up Black Manta too. What a hunt. I cannot believe we found them all. This has been, I was worried about finding Guy Gardner, and especially Black Manta, having two of them here. I wanted to point out the Colossus and Juggernaut from a couple years ago, the 80s, the 80 years Marvel back in GameStop. So you're seeing a lot of that rehashing, re-releases on a lot of these toys. So if you're on the hunt for this, the Power Rangers Morpher, heck, even Dr. Doom. I keep saying this, GameStop is becoming my go-to to get the toys. So yeah, we're gonna get Batman for my friend, and of course, it's a complete Wave 8 collection, the Black Manta. And I just want to point out the Weapon X t-shirt. Did see this when I was headed up to the checkout. I wonder what this is going for. Seeing a, oh, $19.99 only. That's a great look. You know, to come across another chase figure, I wish they would have had Superman. I do have another friend looking for Superman, so the hunt will continue. I'm excited to keep looking for superpowers. I kind of thought that, you know, after I get Black Manta, you know, I'm kind of done with Wave 8, but, you know, as Bruce says at the end of The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, you can never be done with me. So yeah, we're gonna keep the hunt going. It was tight security, like they said, no filming allowed. Like, I don't know if it's a Friday night thing. I did ask a security guard why it was kind of on lockdown at Mayfair Mall. He says it's just a typical Friday, you know, policy at the mall. Usually when we come here, most of the time it's Sundays during our walk and talk. 4:11. We're gonna head right over to Synergy. I don't want to miss that close time. They tend to close a little bit earlier, but we'll stop back at Best Buy for our walk and talk, probably for the Monday video, and just kind of talk a little bit more speculation about what we think is actually going to show up at Best Buy regarding Arcade1up. What could the new cabinet be, if any, showing up at Best Buy? But it's not going to have a chance to stop there tonight. And I wanted to pop into Synergy just to kind of see if there's anything new. Also, there's something I wanted to talk about. I thought Synergy would be a perfect place to do it. And we made it just before 5 o'clock. It's probably closer to 4:30, but they tend to lock up just a little bit early. So if you do stop at Synergy, if you're in the area, I would get here by about 4:35, 4:40. You get a little closer to that 5 o'clock point and that light could be off. Check it out, a Midway Legacy. I've not seen one of these for a while. The last time we saw one here, it didn't have the riser, so very interesting to come across this. Kind of a collector item, you know, sitting at $350 because I mean, where else can you find this? I think Woot had these along with the Street Fighter 2 Legacy, but yeah, showing up at Synergy. Pretty cool to see. And the Pac-Man up and running, marquee light up. Not something you see at Costco with the Partycade with that marquee, but speaking of Costco, I don't think the pub tables, Class 81 Ms. Pac-Man, have shown up officially yet, so I was gonna race over and check them out, but I think I'll do it this weekend for our walk and talk. I made a couple of calls over the week and nothing has shown up yet, so I think we're close, but I don't think any are in the store in Wisconsin, that is. We have the Pawn head-to-head, we have a Wheel of Fortune Casino-cade, Pawn Countercade, and the Yoga Flame Street Fighter 2. And check this out, the iArcade still hanging around, priced at $200. And I did miss the NBA Jam Countercade. Actually, the NBA Jam 2-player deluxe officially available. So if you were interested in picking that up and you decided you're going to buy it at Best Buy, you have that option now where you can do the store pickup. You don't have to have it shipped to your house. So my one kind of gripe with the pre-order is you don't have that option of picking it up. It ships directly to your house. You can't have it shipped to the store, but now you can if you wait. So I don't really know what the advantage was per se on pre-ordering that cab. It's like somebody opened this up. And just pointing out the head-to-head Mortal Kombat 2, the only other cabinet besides the Defender Partycade, take off the Mortal Kombat games, is the Golden Tee XL Midway Arcade Classics at Costco. So if you're interested in that, if this doesn't really fit your style, head on over to Costco. Those are in store. I'm not seeing those online. I wonder, other than like how Pac-Man XL was, you did have that option where you could pick that up online. You could pick up the Star Wars Pinball. I'm not seeing that showing up, so might just be an in-store thing. So if you know somebody with a membership, you might want to ask to go along with them if you're interested in picking up that cab if something like this doesn't really fit your style. Oh, and the Dungeons and Dragons, $15. Nothing in the back room, just a bunch of TVs. So not a lot of Arcade1ups, but the most that I've seen, especially bringing in that Mortal Kombat 2 Legacy, the Midway Legacy. I actually had that cabinet. I bought that off the Red Cross drive. Nothing else really showing up, but I guess you never know. And I asked, if that was a display model. They couldn't answer that, but it did come in assembled. So yeah, I was pretty surprised to come across this. Look at all these leaf blowers. Man, kind of slim on. There were a lot more Arcade1ups here. I remember seeing the Marvel Superheroes head-to-head, so maybe somebody bought it. There is another Mortal Kombat 2 head-to-head and a big Buck Hunter. So yeah, this was once filled with a lot more Arcade1ups, so it'll be interesting. Every time we come here, things are a little bit different. Where's that lit up? I think this was kind of a pandemic thing, like actually have a bumper car. Really? Are there two of these that come in here? Like, just imagine in the house, or I guess in the basement. Gotta be just one of them, right? But they're showing two on the box. It is missing the deck protector, and actually this is gonna come right out. It's not bolted down. Wow, it has been forever. I mean, I sold mine when I bought my Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. So it must have been a display model. Having the screws missing, having at least the dust protectors and the bat tops made it. So seeing something like this. Or the head-to-head MK2, the Yoga Flame, the iArcade, even the Pawn. We're waiting for deals. We're always talking about getting the best price, playing hard to get, waiting for the sales. Well, what if they sold out? What if a new release is indeed coming this fall? Not the pub table, not another Costco exclusive, something that will be at Best Buy. And it's between that and a cab that you've had your eye on. Let's pretend it's the Casino-cade. Do you pick it up now, in August, in September? And then in fall, winter, another cabinet comes, then there's nothing preventing you from getting it. Kind of tossing around some ideas myself, and right now is as good a time as any to pick up something. I'm telling you, you don't want to have that regret where I saw the NBA Jam Countercade, I should have just grabbed it, and now it's gone. And a heads up that Synergy will be closed Friday, August 16th at 2:30 p.m. So if you're thinking about coming down, get here well before 2:30. Now in the title I did say why I sold my KI. I sold Killer Instinct for a couple of reasons. And there might be another cabinet that I'm thinking about selling, and I'm contemplating on some ideas on what I'm gonna get. I do have an open spot. There's no mistaking about that. You've seen it in the last couple of videos. It's gone. It's kind of the spot where when I do decide to buy something, I'll move in a cabinet right there. But my next purchase probably goes right in that area, and honestly I'm debating on the ALP. I'm debating on another Arcade1up. It just depends. And saying that, with a new release coming, that's why I wanted to stop at Synergy, along with a few requests on, hey, can you stop there? Can you check out what they have for inventory? If there's something you kind of want, if you're kind of tossing around and you can make it work, I would consider thinking about picking up something now so there's no regrets down the road. If you're watching this on Saturday the 10th, you'll have all day to take advantage of the 75% off of home decor and spring shop at Hobby Lobby. We're not gonna stop there. We were just there last night. But we are gonna head into Target because now the hunt continues. See what they have. And as far as Target having the superpowers, I don't know if they're gonna come back. You know, we saw them about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, and I have not seen any Targets after that day carry any of the superpowers. So maybe they're not gonna restock them, maybe it's a Walmart thing, or maybe you're just gonna have to keep, I'm gonna have to keep going to GameStop. And another Target that once carried at least 2 or 3 of the Batman animated series Batmobiles has sold out as well. So it's gonna be tough finding those. Plans have kind of changed with me on that, and I'll get to that on our next walk and talk. But plans have not changed with picking up another home arcade, and that's the reason why I sold Killer Instinct. And I know it comes as kind of a surprise. It's not that there was anything wrong with the cabinet, that I didn't like the cabinet. I wanted to upgrade. I was thinking the KI Pro, I'm thinking an ALP. It's gonna be one or the other. And something had to go, and it's a hard decision. That's, you know, choices we're gonna have to make. You know, if we're gonna keep in this hobby. Same with collecting. Like, you know, there's gonna reach a time when I have so many action figures, something's gonna have to go if I want to pick up, you know, Batman Returns. And stopping off at the post office now, we do have 2 packages to send out. The top box is the Frogger sign for Tim over at Arcade Talk, reaching 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations to Tim. And the bottom is our first 4,000 subscriber giveaway. Mary Batson from the Shazam family. I'll announce our next giveaway in the next walk and talk. Picked a great time to come to the post office. There's nobody in line. I love it when a plan comes together. See if there's any new stamps still with the Alex Trebek. I don't need any yet, but if I do see something, I might pick them up. But I kind of thought that was Marvel's Dungeons and Dragons. Ooh, the Hank Aaron. That's gonna do it for today. Walking through the empty backside of the post office. This could be the weekend, finally, that I pick up an ALP 4K. Like, I was kind of waiting for something from the sky, something just kind of to nullify that. Like, kind of waiting for any sign here. Should I not pick up the ALP? I feel like I'm as close as ever to getting that. Now, we only have 2 selections. We have the Addams Family, we have Attack from Mars. And as much as I want the Addams Family, I'm leaning towards Attack from Mars, because with all the other games, just imagine playing something on there. I think they blend in better with that table, with that machine, than with Addams Family. And there's a couple of things on the Addams Family artwork that I don't really like, but I like the game. I like Addams Family. But if I was gonna get one on that, you know, introductory price of $10.99, you know, in Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, there's advantages for Wave 1. I think I'm going Attack from Mars. We'll see if I indeed go through with it this time. I say last couple of sales that, you know, is this the time to get it? Should I, you know, am I gonna do it? And I turn out that I don't, and I take that money and I get other stuff, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Another cliffhanger, I suppose, but we'll touch back on it in a couple of days. I think it's as good a time as ever right now to pick up an ALP if you don't have one. P-Dub said it best on his live stream. I was watching it last night that, you know, if you already have a Legends Ultimate, he didn't really say, you know, it wasn't really necessary if you because you're gonna have to pick up all those packs again. But if you don't have them, like me, and I sold my micro so long ago, that this might be the best value for me personally to pick it up. So we'll see. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Hi, this is Strawberry. What can we get for you today?
Hi, can I get a mushroom and Swiss basket, a double please, with a mellow yellow?
Alright, anything else?
Mr.
Then
West
I will
burger.
do a kids meal with chicken tenders. And then I'll do the scoop of the flavor of the day in a dish, please.
Did you want that as your taxi token?
Yes.
Alright, and what type of sauce did you want for those tenders?
Barbecue.
Alright, anything else?
Just a plain single burger, no cheese.
Alright, anything else?
Can I get a Diet Coke with that kids meal?
Friday night Culver's, West with his burger. Kelly, what'd you get, a kid's meal?
Yep.
Really? Chocolate custard?
Yep.
Mushroom and Swiss, French fries, and look at Loki right here. Loki, you're gonna get some cheese. Double mushroom and Swiss. Did you see JJ Watt's picture?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of leaning like I don't want to take him out of the package. I haven't decided yet. I feel I'll be disappointed just tearing it. I don't know. They just look so good back there. KI looked really good right here. But there was a plan, there was a reason why I sold it. And something is definitely coming here. Could be the ALP, could be something else. But we'll find out. That's West. And Loki.